just want you to know something, Dr. Love. CK's primary sources, number one, is the same sources that the big man had when he said, I spoke to everybody in Jersey, Doc Lugger. You've been in prison for the last 10 years, came out 2 months ago. And CK's second source of any information, the horse's mouth right here. So, Doc, let me ask you, which source are you tend to believe? The one that tells it the way it is, or the one that's over there? He missed his call, and he's a pretty good DJ. I know, I used to DJ, but you see, he learned it from my Watergate. I set the trap for him with the reel-to-reel, because I never keyed that up, and you got to see how I got him in the next video game. I play him like a notorious puppet. CK, listen to me, CK is my biggest cum sucker. Yo, he topped Big Man and on my dick. You know, I did my job with Big Man. I did what I had to do. I got no beef with Big Man. He's got no beef with me. He's not a friend of mine. He doesn't support me. He didn't buy me this apartment. He didn't buy me this box. He didn't buy me no fucking dinner. And last but not least, he didn't hook me up with no food stamps. But I'll tell you what, in the Big Man's Happy Revelation videos, which took all beefs and put all his 2 Radio Follies video gates to shame, his 2 Radio Follies gates, My Happy Revelations, the Big Man, Boss Man, the sauce, he spilled all that sauce out of his own mouth that said, look at that, ain't that a bitch? The white boy told him, you're going to remember the white boy, and you know me, and you're going to remember. When you do, your attitude going to change. And sure enough, there it is, 40 minutes straight of the happy cackling like he's a new daddy, want to be the new customer, the Big Man. I got no problem with him. He's got no problem with me. I don't polish his earrings no more. Remember, Dr. Love, let's turn the clock back. Did I not tell him all that? Did I not tell him, you know me? That's a lie. I've been in your face. How could I have been in jail for 10 years when you've been feeding me and seeing me for 5 to 7 of them? And I rest my case.
Hey, Richie, you said somebody, your mommy or somebody caught you in the bedroom with your friend. Now, CK out there got some shit on Watergate. I ain't gonna say no more. Somebody else played the Watergate about you being the bed got caught in the bedroom.
Dr. Love, please read my lips and please understand what I'm about to tell you. Any Watergate that CK has, you could find the original ones on my gates. He takes my gates and my words that he records and cuts them up to suit his own purpose. You understand me? But anytime you hear words like that, well, let's go find Richie's video, because I guarantee Richie's recording it, and guess what? It's a whole lot louder and clearer in the room with the actual recording device of the original. You understand me, Dr. Love? So I don't care what they got. They get it from one place only, the horse's mouth. Because any other source they claim they got, Doc, as you see, as an example with Big Man, Richie puts him to shame. That's why Richie did the new YouTube channel in his government name. Do you understand what I just said to you? The new YouTube video channel, any Sunday videos, even the 4 I made on this channel in the last hour, go on my government name. If you do not own my government name, you do not own the new YouTube channel. Now, where are you going to find my government name, Dr. Love? In the video, on the invoice, with the new Ameritron, non-used, non-secondhand, non-bullshit made, no open box, 25% off bullshit. None of that. Full ball, baby. There's the government name. And that's the only thing they should use with whatever resource they have to punch it into. So check it out. I've been more than verified, and it's making them sick that I pulled that maneuver. But I do things in stages, very strategic. And you know what? I came here to change the action. And my spark, it ain't even warm yet, because I didn't even ignite it.
I think you better talk to CK. The CK got a Watergate over there, and what he played for me, it sounds just like you, and don't sound like no other man. You better talk to CK and change your mind, because CK got something, and he's gonna put it up on YouTube, and it's gonna hurt your career.
He can't hurt me, because I got it on Videogate. I got it long before on my video channel where he made it from. Listen to what I'm telling you. I would never talk to that low-life junkie. You understand me? Dr. Love, read my lips. The Watergate he got came right out of these lips, and I will say it again. The FBI loves me for that maneuver. We convinced my mother that I was a homosexual with the guy sleeping in my bed who was Federal Bureau of Investigation undercover agent, known to them at the time as Donnie Brasco. So I don't give a fuck what CK's got. He's got my voice that came from my mouth, which means the original recording is most likely somewhere on my channel. So Dr. Love, read my lips again. I know what he's got, but I will say it to you again. Do you have any other questions? I don't want to hear talk to some little dope junkie that I wouldn't talk to if he was the last motherfucking cellmate in the world. You understand me? Not that I got to worry about cellmates. I'm just letting you know. If I ever pull his card, it's after I give him a card for me to pull. You feel me? Should I ever leave him alive? But I'm the one that pulls cards. I'm the one with resources. I'm the one with the facts. And last but not least, I don't say I'm a headbanger. They call me I'm a headbanger. They tell me I'm a headbanger way after the fact, after they realize they just got their head banged by who? Doc, I don't give a fuck what they got on video on Watergate. I don't care how much they want to change the words. You know, I guess it's there for people like you that can believe that. What do you want me to do, Doc? I'll tell you the story over again. I'll say it just the same way. And you know what? Any law enforcement official that can contact Joe or can contact anybody of the Operation Sun Apple team, he'll say to you, that's exactly the way it went down. And I just got down.
CK, come in, CK.
Dr. Love, I will be back. I'm going to go 10-200 and think of CK, and he's going to help everything get out my tight little butt. 127, Richie, and I ain't no boss, and I ain't got no sauce. I'm just a kid doing what I love to do, and that is be the center of attention, be the most talked about technician in the land once again, and last but not least, I bring out all the gossipers, well-wishers, washwomen, and wannabe bees, and I do that just with how I sound. And how do I destroy them? With their own words. I use all the player haters' own words, and I get them, and then I rip them, and I wrap them, and I tag bag them and lock them in for the night. Eventually, I win over every one of them because I let them run their mouth and I let them talk what they believe they think their mind knows. And then at a later date, a happy revelation, I get every one of them. And everything that comes out of their mouth, go to the last video, it proves the last video's a lie. Richie's real good. That's why I got the hits I do. That's why I got the proclamation I do. They're all telling me I'm impersonating. Common sense, Doug Plugger. Don't you think if this boy was impersonating any kind of official, he'd be gone already? He's obviously never gotten in trouble for impersonating himself once yet. And I hate being suspended without pay. Because I hate not being able to run behind them, throw the lights on, pull them over, fuck with them for a second, I give them a ticket. And then the last thing I do is say to them, oh, by the way, I know you're but quiet.
I ask you a question, man. CK is wrong for the Watergate he has. He has no proof until he get a DNA. That's what you're telling me? I just said that. See, he's copying what I say there. Okay? This guy is a fucking phony, yo. You live in your fucking head. Alright? You live in your own mind. You are fucked up in the head, man. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. They shit on you. Every chance they get, everybody shits on you, man. You live in your fucking head. You're a plane about to crash. Even the guys, even the detective that was in the bedroom. Hey, Doc, what the fuck is he doing in the bed with another man? You know what I'm saying? That's your bed. That's your motherfucking bed.
Guess they don't pay attention too well, huh? I said he was sleeping in my room. My mother was cleaning up. I was in the living room watching TV. I used to watch over the man when he would sleep. No one got near him when I was there. No one could wake him up when I was there. That's the bottom line. I was Joe's personal watchdog on Operation